Yo, good morning. It's Nintendo Direct Day, everybody. Can I just put full cam while we're at it? Yes, I can, but I don't have options if I do that. Okay, let's leave it that way. How's everybody doing today? Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Direct days are always good days. Although, the last two Directs, surprisingly enough, I'm fixing my mic, by the way. Sorry about the little noises. Last two Directs were... Yes! We're starting strong, Mokona. Thanks for being here, but you're totally right. Let's piss off, Ace Mega Man fan. We're Ace Attorney fans in this bitch. I had motherfuckers blocking me over my tweet from yesterday. Oops. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream, Hans. Timmy, welcome to the stream. Just a random. Mokona is here. Patatis is here. Welcome to the stream, friends. Appreciate all of y'all being here. Hamagi Challenge, welcome to the stream. Please don't be shy. Say hi. I'm gonna try and put full cam, okay? I'm just gonna have to rebuild the chat and crap because for some reason it died on me. But I'm here, okay? I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, nice. How's everybody doing today? What are we expecting? Because we have expectations in this bitch, don't we? Okay, that works. Is the audio good? Yes, sir. Expectations are ready to go. That's always a good. Okay, chat box. Nice. Okay. The chat should work. Here we go. Yes, sir. Chat works. Hey, Cody's here. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good, Cody. How sorry, I just woke up. How have you been? I will leave it at that for now. It works. It's unprofessional, but that's fine. Hey! Audio's all good here. Awesome. Thank you, Cody. Hayato, welcome to the stream. Nintendo simply sucks. I strongly prefer Nintendo over both other parties, but hey, that's up to a preference, and we're not going to do console war. The war is with Capcom fans that are not looking forward to Ace Attorney. I want beef with them. Come at me. Kevin, buy me a Switch too? Huh? I would if I were rich, but I'm broke. So, yeah. I can buy you a light Switch if you want. How are we doing? What are we expecting? I'm a little bit early. That's cool. The show starts in an hour. It should be fun. There's a lot of potential for today. Longest freaking Nintendo Direct ever. Let me pull up the tweet. Join us on September 12th at 6 a.m. PT, or that would be 9 a.m. ET if you're in the right time zone. Tune in for roughly 60 minutes of information on upcoming Switch 2 and Switch games. So we don't have a lot of details, but regardless, 60 minutes of info. That is crazy. I think I saw someone share online that my desk is a little too high. There was no Nintendo Directs that were that long before, except if there was some sort of hardware thing in there. That being said, it's the Mario 40th anniversary, so I definitely expect them to like spend time on that, and I think that's what's putting the length so long. That's what's raising it, you know. But that can be a good thing, that can be a bad thing. Like, I consider myself a very casual Mario fan, so I'm like, to me it's kind of a waste of time, but I know it's gonna make a lot of people excited, so that's fine. We're gonna wait until people get here a little bit, and then we'll get into predictions. So if you guys have anything to say or ask, feel free to do so. Jimmy, welcome to the stream. Just a random. Johnny. Microsoft could show up. I mean, the latest partner showcase, which it was cool. ATLUS showed up with Reload. But that was like the least surprising thing out there. So I ended up being disappointed with the last partner showcase. Like most of what I would have wanted to see wasn't there. I'm starting to be a little burnt out onto HD 2D. I'm not gonna lie. So I wasn't that exciting about the other games. I played all of them. That's one thing that you have to mention. I played every HD 2D game except Octopath 2. So yeah. Today's gonna be, hopefully it's gonna be better. It's first party, so when it comes to first party, there's a lot of cool stuff that they can show. At least I look forward to a lot of first party stuff. So yeah. Let's be real, people want to see only SMT and Persona news and other game news is meh. Not necessarily, Yato. Obviously anything ATLUS is always very exciting, but I like a lot of other games. Like what I would like to see the most today is what Mokona said like first second of the stream, which is Ace Attorney 7. The last mainline entry was 2016. It's overdue. It's great though. They ported everything everywhere, so that's always a win in my book. You can play every Ace Attorney game no matter where you live in the world on pretty much every current platform, so that is freaking awesome. Ace Attorney 7 is my most wanted announcement to come out of this thing. A brand new Ace Attorney game. It doesn't have to be 7. A brand new, a real mainline new Ace Attorney game. That sounds sexy. I did listen to Nate the Hate's prediction episode from yesterday. 2 hours of chat and predictions and stuff. So yes, I did hear him predict Ace Attorney 7, Mokona, but let's keep our expectations in check because that very much was a prediction and not a leak or something. So I'm not thinking too much of it. The guy who predicted today's Nintendo Direct, he said like, hey, it's gonna be today, and most people were like, what the fuck, myself included, because it's a Friday. But he still predicted it, like direct date, and he said no Ace Attorney 7. So F that guy. Not just kidding. I'm just kidding. But at this point, and like I really want it. I see a lot of good predictions or requests in the chat of stuff that we would like to see. Like Expedition 33 would be awesome because I bought the game. I finally bought it, but I don't think I'm gonna play it anytime soon. There's just too much else that I want to play. So if it gets the Switch 2 announcement, I'm just gonna give that copy away and I'm gonna get it on Switch, so that would be awesome. Another game that could very well show up today, I think it has a lot of chances to show up, is FF7 Intergrade. Of course, that's gonna get a date, but I think Rebirth is also possible to show up today with an announcement for next year. That's another game that I bought, but I didn't have time to play it. I'd definitely rather play it on Switch, so if it gets announced, I'm gonna give away my copy or sell it, you know? Cody, no expectations? That's the best thing to do. I started a little bit early, so I'll wait before jumping into my predictions. But if you guys want to chat about anything, feel free to ask. Hello, Boring. Welcome to the stream. Longest Nintendo Direct yet? Yes, sir. Hamada, welcome to the stream. Metaphor might make an appearance today. I think that's definitely possible. Metaphor, let me just start with that. Sega and ATLUS, they're doing the same thing that they did last year. They're teasing 4 mystery games that are going to be shown at TGS. What that means is those games are going to be showcased at the show. They could be revealed there, but maybe they get revealed beforehand. Last year, all the games were revealed. They had 3 mystery games last year before TGS, 3 games that they teased, and all those 3 games were revealed before Tokyo Game Show. Today, we're going to see one of these 4 games, minimum. That's pretty much a guarantee. So that's awesome. And I want to see what they're going to do with that. Metaphor, I did not predict in that list, Hamada, because Reload's coming out in a month. And I don't think they want to overshadow Reload's release. I think the timing's a little odd. Metaphor is 1000% going to release on Switch 2 at some point. I think it might be a little bit early though, but I could be wrong. I definitely think it's possible. I wouldn't expect it, but I think it's possible. H2DK, welcome to the stream, friend. Glad to see you here. I hope you're doing well. Trails in the Sky remake next week. That is a fire game. That is a fire game. I have that one ready to go, and I'm gonna play that one at launch. Unfortunately, I can confirm that I'm unfortunately not gonna be able to review the game. I tried to get a review copy, but Gunho did not provide a review copy. I think they're probably gonna send me one near launch, but if I cannot review it alongside other reviewers, because there's a lot of people who are already playing the game, I can confirm that. I'd rather just skip it. So I'm definitely gonna play it, but I won't be reviewing it on the channel. Unfortunately, you have to a long ass RPG like this. You have to send it at least a month ahead of release, because otherwise I can't make it. It's too long, too lengthy. Fortunately, yeah, just some RPGs. That'd be cool. Johnny says, I'd be surprised if we didn't see Metaphor. Possible. You know what? I think there's more. I think it's more likely that we see like Revival. I think Revival makes more sense. You don't show anything new. Hey, Reload, here's the date. By the way, Persona 4 Revival, you put the same teaser trailer. Persona 4 Revival is also coming to Switch 2. That's it. That would be sick. That would be awesome. Finally, like a brand new Persona game, day and date on Switch. The new Professor Layton is going to be at Tokyo Game Show, so I think that is a very good prediction. Jeppo, new character announcement for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Yes, sir. Makes sense. Knights was leaked, so that's possible. Yakuza ports. Yakuza, very possible. Kiwami 2 is coming out with a Kiwami Switch 2 version in a month or two. So I think I don't think they're scared to announce all these games like very quickly. That's what they did when they ported these games to Xbox. So unlike Metaphor, I don't think a Yakuza 6 or a Yakuza 7, which would make even more sense, Yakuza 7 announcement here would make a lot of sense, and I don't think it would overshadow Kiwami 2. So it's my opinion. Persona 4 Revival before Persona 6? Probably at this point. Probably / unfortunately, I'll be honest. I'm hoping to finally see Wind Waker, Twilight Princess HD, and Ace Attorney 7 would definitely be a hype surprise. You know what? Amagi challenge, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess HD, I've been asking for these games ever since the Switch launched. Like, I bought these 2 games day one on Wii U, and I would buy them day one on Switch, but the announcement of Wind Waker on NSO like really killed my hype, and not my hype, it killed my hope for these games, fortunately. Metaphor dancing. Yes, lots of rumor about Kiwami 3, but that's going to be announced at the RGG Summit, if that's real, so. Hey, good morning, King. Little kisses. Nice to see you here. Yeah, I definitely think a early 2026 Metaphor release on Switch 2 makes sense. Yes, we have the date for the next summit. I think it's September 23rd, like 2 days before Tokyo Game Show. Shinada from Yakuza 5. That's the baseball player, isn't he? King's like, who? I think he was great. I liked him. He reminds me of your dumbass, King. The Advanced Soda, if you're happy with your Steam Deck can play most third-party games that the Switch is getting, so depends on if you want the first-party stuff on Nintendo or not. If you're happy with your Steam Deck and you don't care about Nintendo first-party, I say just keep your Steam Deck. You're good. We're expecting to be shocked, H2DK. Oh my god, Malcolm. I forgot to talk about something, and you just made me realize that. Vanillaware dropped Unicorn Overlord in March of 2023. Vanillaware might be ready to show something. That would be hype as fuck. Because Unicorn Overlord was fire. I don't think they're going to do a sequel, but it sold really well. I think it's possible Rockstar shows up with like Red Dead 2. I think that was rumored. I wouldn't necessarily care. I don't care for Rockstar. But I think that's possible. Okay. Well, we can start we can start with the predictions. Let's do it with publisher by publisher. We'll end with like Sega and ATLUS just because you guys already asked me about it, and we'll wait for more people to be there before I get into that. But again, when it comes to Capcom, I definitely expect Capcom to show up. Unfortunately, I don't necessarily expect them to show up with what I want to see. But yeah, again, the Dragon's Dogma 2 port is possible. Definitely some Resident Evil, that's for sure. Resident Evil 2, 3, 4 remakes, that is possible. Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8, and 9. According to like a very reliable Resident Evil leaker, all these games are going to end up on Switch at some point, which makes a lot of sense because they ported every Resident Evil game to Nintendo Switch. So I think it's possible. Other than that, when it comes to Capcom, hey, I pissed off Mega Man fans on Twitter, so I hope you guys get a game. Yeah. But honestly, when it comes to Capcom, the only thing I care about is Ace Attorney. I don't really care about anything else. That being said, the first-person RE games always seemed interesting to me. I would like to try them out. So if there's a good version of RE7 on Switch 2, I might check that out, but I'm not going to pop off for that. CJ, welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Monarch 7? Nah, I mean, other than that, for Capcom, Pragmata maybe get support. I don't know. Konami might show up with ports. Silent Hill 2 remake, Metal Gear Solid, Delta. Now, at this point, every third party is possible. So, Konami, what else? A new Suikoden would be awesome after the collection. Not sure how that collection sold, but I did my part. I supported it. I bought it. Have yet to play it though, because right now I'm still on Skies of Arcadia. I'm out here with a huge backlog, and I'm replaying games. But I'm also playing Trails in the Sky remake, which has been great. So, fuck off, King. I don't want to hear it. Ace Attorney 7. Let's go. FromSoft can show up with Elden Ring and a date. Elden Ring, which apparently runs like ass, like it ran poorly on other platforms. Well, no, I wouldn't say poorly, but people are saying it has issues. So it was to be expected that there would be issues on Switch 2, but apparently it's really rough. And these types of games, they have to run stable, so it's kind of like a worthless port if it doesn't run with a stable frame rate. New Yu-Gi-Oh! RPG? Like the Falsebound Kingdom from GameCube? I don't care about FromSoft either, but most people do, so. Other than that, I mean, Spike Chunsoft, they have a dev kit, so Danganronpa 4, I don't know about that, but any type of games in that universe, they just did 100 Lines Academy, which apparently is fire. I have to check that out. Raincoat, I thought was really, really cool. Danganronpa, I still have to play the third game. First game was fire. Second game lost me near the end. And the third game apparently is really controversial, so I'm intrigued. It ran poorly, Solid Python, yeah, but I mean, it's possible. 40 frames per second on PS5 performance mode, yeah. So it kind of was to be expected that it would run poorly on Switch 2 since it's weaker, but people thought they could optimize it properly. If they couldn't on PS5, it's not shocking that they couldn't on Switch 2. It's just weird that they're giving these games like 90 plus, but they're not satisfied with the performance. It's weird to me. Yeah, Dusk Blood is the multiplayer FromSoft game that is Switch game. I think that's definitely possible. So what are you guys' predictions? Let me take a little break here of mine, but anything that you guys are predicting, not crazy stuff, but just prediction, things that you think we could see. We need an update for Deca Police, David. That is a good point. The sad thing is, Level 5 announced their panel for Tokyo Game Show, and Deca Police isn't even in there, even though Deca Police was dated for 2023. That's crazy. That's crazy. 100 Line isn't Spike Chunsoft. No, it's the dev of Danganronpa. I wasn't clear. Although I did think that Spike Chunsoft published it. My bad. Hey, Wendell, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Oh, the new Halloween game, Kanji? That would be awesome. That game looks fire. I want that game on Nintendo because I'm not paying for online on PlayStation, although I probably will for that game specifically. I kind of wanted to stream summer opening night live, the Gamescom show, but I wasn't able to. Unfortunately, family things, I couldn't make it. But that announcement made me pop off when I saw it. Like, I'm a huge Halloween Michael Myers fan, so that game looks awesome. There is a single player mode. I'm not counting on this to be this big experience because it's made by the devs of like Friday the 13th and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff, but the Halloween game is a day one buy, that's for sure. Predicting no Persona 4 revival. Persona 4 revival I think is possible. I don't expect it, but I think they could plug it alongside a new final trailer for Reload on Switch 2. And hey, by the way, Revival's coming, because I definitely think Revival's gonna get a Switch 2 version, but this might not be the right time. I don't know. I don't think it's impossible, though. I'm not predicting against it. I think it's possible. The big reveal, yeah, the Mario movie 2, we're gonna see that today, that's for sure. I think we're gonna, to me it's a waste of time. I think they're gonna waste at least 10-15 minutes on Mario, fortunately. Hey, let's play the Halloween game together, King. That'd be funny. I'll poke your ass. The death of game key cards. That would make me pop off as much as Ace Attorney 7. Let's go. Phantom Hourglass Spear Tracks with the mouse controls would be awesome. These games they're not bad. People are rough on them. I grew up with them, so I think I might be a little biased, but those two games I loved a lot, especially Spirit Tracks was alright. Phantom Hourglass I loved as a child. The music, the characters, like Lindbeck made me laugh during the game. I like the story of it. I think it's a special game. What they did with the DS, you print the map and stamp and everything. It's a cool ass game. Very cool. Okay, Spike Chan self-published Raincoat, so that's why I was mistaken. Yeah, Deca Police, I would expect it, but it's not even on the panel for Tokyo Game Show. So Level 5 is pulling up to Tokyo Game Show with all their games but Deca Police. I don't know how they got it so wrong. I don't get it. How can you be ready to show a 2023 release date and we're almost in 2026 and we're not even seeing it again? I would like to see it because Deca Police looked amazing. It was one of my most anticipated game. That's rough. That's tough. Yeah, Wendell, I don't know. I think if they show Revival, it's really going to be in that way. Reload. Oh, and by the way, Revival's coming out on Switch 2 too, but no new footage. Just the same teaser with a Switch 2 logo. I think that's possible, but I wouldn't expect more. Maybe a 2026 date. Yeah, Mario Galaxy, at this point, I think there's going to be some sort of Mario Galaxy thing in the Mario movie sequel. And I think they're porting Mario Galaxy 2. That's what I'm predicting for today. Yeah. Like a Dragon Gaiden, the Kiryu that likes his nipples rubbed. Oof. Oof. Day one. Any ATLUS news, guys? New game from ATLUS today is going to be Etrian Odyssey, if they show up with something, or Vanillaware with a new game. Otherwise, it's going to be Reload and nothing. But I don't necessarily expect them to show up with more. A Metaphor port is also possible. It's very possible that we get something new from ATLUS. It's just all low percentage. Like, they all have a 15% chance of happening. Revival announcement for Switch 2 with no new gameplay. Metaphor port or Etrian Odyssey. Those three are like, they have a 15% chance of happening each, in my opinion. So, that's just where I'm at. Another Switch exclusive ATLUS game like they did for SMT5. I definitely don't think so, and I definitely don't want so. I want all their games to be multi-plat. Same thing for Sega. That's what they want. That's what their investors want. That's what us, the fans, want as well. And their games have been doing better on ever since they started doing multi-platform. So. Like a Dragon Gaiden, that Majima that gives back shots. Okay, come on, dude. Also a day one. Persona 6. That would be cool. Okay, Implacable Heart. Monolith Soft new IP would be freaking awesome because Monolith Soft is great. as much as I love Xenoblade, I'm ready to play something completely original from Monolith Soft, so that's what I would like to see the most. Soul Hackers 2 Switch port, I agree with you. I think it's I think it's a little too late. If they want to give it a final push, that's where and when you do it. But I wouldn't expect it. I think it's all, that ship has sailed. I don't know, Radiant. Before Unicorn Overlord, it was 13 Sentinels. That was a 2020 game. And Unicorn Overlord was announced early 2023. So that was just over 2 years after the launch of 13 Sentinels. So I don't know. I think it's possible. I think it's possible that Vanillaware shows up with a game and it's a late 2026 release. That's very possible. We used to wait a long time for the Vanillaware games, though. You're right, but they proved me wrong from 13 Sentinels to Unicorn Overlord. Raiden 2 DDS ports, that's too early in my opinion. Silent Hill F for Switch 2, maybe. Ace Attorney 7 Copium, gang, let's go. Switch 2 edition of all Xenoblade games. That is a good point. There's a lot of Switch 1 games that deserve a Switch 2 edition, so I think we're going to see more of those. 74 and 4 Apocalypse, too early, in my opinion. Death Stranding, I wouldn't care. I think it's very possible, though. It's on everything at this point. It's on phones, so I think it's very possible. It's a good prediction. Tomodachi Life, maybe. 14 Sentinels, day one. I hope the porting phase ends soon. Hamada? Nah, I don't think that's gonna end anytime soon. The Switch missed out on a bunch of third-party stuff, so we're still going to see a ton of ports. But at least we're seeing, Nintendo's great with their first-party stuff, so at least we're seeing original releases in between. I don't mind the ports, but I understand where you're coming from. Something Fire Emblem? FE4 remake. It's been too long. I'm ready. I hope we see something with a fishing pole today. FF9 remake? No, I think Square's definitely showing up with... Oh, there's rumors of Dragon Quest 7 remake. I don't understand why they kind of remade it for 3DS already. It's not... Well, 8 I could justify because it's like a fan favorite, not 7. So Dragon Quest 7 to get a remake is a odd choice in my opinion. But I think there's a good chance we see that today, even though Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD2Ds are coming out soon, so... Oh yeah, SMT4 on modern platforms, I'm still getting attacked by freaking Mega Man fans, so let me just mute that real quick. Farming sims, yeah. Yeah, well, the industry that's how the industry is going, Alessandro. I mean, there's a ton of remakes, there's a ton of re-releases. That is true. Sequels also, because at this point it's so expensive to develop a game that the devs, they don't want to risk developing a new IP and it flops, because that would be more expensive than a sequel and more risky, you know. But we still have every now and then the Expedition 33. What's up, Coogan? Welcome to the stream. I don't want to see a remake of Stray, H2DK. I'm good. Leave that to King. P1 and 2, I don't think it's the right time. Okay, David, since you're saying it, we'll talk about that. A Sega revival game from the Revival Initiative. Golden Axe, Jet Set Radio, Crazy Taxi, Shinobi just did really well. I would like to see that, or I'm still holding on to hope. Because in that trailer where they revealed that they're reviving some of their IPs, they said and more. So I'm just praying. Skies of Arcadia, Sakura Wars, let's go. Valkyria Chronicles, it's not that dead, but it's still dead. Those IPs to come back would be freaking awesome. I think it's possible. I think it's possible that this is one of the 4 mystery games from TGS. Check out my video if you haven't already, by the way. Persona 5X console port, I think they're going to announce that on their own. We know that they're working on that. They said after they localized the game for Western audience, they're gonna start working on a console version, so I think it's possible. I'm still playing P5X casually because there's a lot of stuff that is very annoying, but I'm playing it casually. I think it's an okay game. It's an okay game. Any other predictions? I think Monolith Soft is probably gonna show up, y'all. I want a Monolith Soft new IP. That would be sick. That is one thing that I want to see the most. A lot of people are not. I didn't hear enough predictions for Zelda. I want to see more Zelda. I think it's early, but yeah. Oh no, Wendell. No. I'm not spending money in P5X. Definitely not. And that's what's keeping me playing it. I'm not spending money and I'm still enjoying it, going through the story and everything. Yeah. Nier Replicant. Did Nier Replicant come out on Switch? I don't think so. That's possible. Very possible. A good prediction. Hey, Alessandro, I'm with you. I'd rather see the new IP from Monolith than Xenoblade. I agree. Expedition 33 port to Switch 2 would be cool. I doubt that those devs have a dev kit. Fortunately. I think they want the game on Switch 2 though. So, and that would be cool. I would be very excited for that. I'm immediately selling or giving away my copy on PS5 and I'm buying it for Switch. FF13 trilogy for Switch 2. I always find it funny when people predict FF13 because during the PS3 era, people were not happy with FF13. Like a month after it launched, the first game, FF13, I saw it like used at all my local game stores, which all closed down after that, of course, but people brought that thing back very quickly. I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. I only played FF13. I didn't play 13-2 or Lightning Returns, so I would check those out. DDS, I think is too soon, Toby, unfortunately. Wind Waker HD. Yes. Yes. One of the best games of all time. P5X end of service. P5X is extremely successful. We're not seeing end of service anytime soon. Can you put a hat on the hall? I'll give P5X money if I can put hats on the hall. I don't think you can. But I wouldn't put it against them to do it, so be careful with what you're saying, H2DK. Solid Python. Nintendo fucked up. Everyone who wanted a dev kit should have had one. There's no reason not to give him one. Like, come on. You want the more games on your new system. I hate it when I hear like a dev saying, hey, we don't have a dev kit. It's like, they want to give you games for your stupid ass platform and you're not giving them a dev kit. That's completely stupid. Yeah, and then Mario's gonna be here. I expect the Mario movie to be here, and I expect Mario Galaxy 2 to get a port. Any other predictions? We're 30 minutes away from the show. FF13 is definitely making something of a small resurgence lately. At this point, they have to give it to FF9 fans. Like, FF9, they're expecting a remake after the Nvidia leak, and it's not happening. Do you think Galaxy 2, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess will be on Switch 1? Obviously, no hopes for the next 3D Mario, but it will be such a bad mood if they leave us Nintendo Switch 1ers alone. I think those games definitely deserve to be on Switch 1. They would sell well on Switch 1 as well. So all three games that you mentioned should get a Switch 1 version. And hey, make them 60 frames per second on Switch 2, but not on Switch 1 if it's not possible. If it's possible, do it. I think it would probably be. Skyward Sword is 60 frames on Switch 1. So Hans, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be on Switch 1. I think that's just a problem with sales if you do that. A Nintendo Lego game. Interesting. I don't care about Lego games anymore. I liked Star Wars on GameCube, Star Wars the video game, I think it was called, and I played Star Wars the complete saga on Wii because I was a huge Lego Star Wars fan back then. Yes, I hear about the new summoning patents, monster patent that Nintendo filed. I don't think it will affect SMT because legally speaking, it's very, very different. So I think it's just protecting them against stuff like Palworld, which is basically they're cloning Pokemon. So I think they're fine. Totally fine. There's a mysterious sound coming from somewhere. And it's not the music. Oh, it's the direct stream. Okay. I muted it. Okay. Other predictions, friends. Yeah, I saw that they're live, yeah. Yeah, Square Enix is struggling right now. They don't really know what they're doing. At least they're doing multi-platform and they're stopping their deals with Sony because that was killing them. Like FF16 flopped, FF7 remake underperformed. It's they even their biggest games are underperforming. Where they're doing the best is with Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is doing extremely well, and that is a multi-platform IP. Dragon Quest 12 would be sick today. I don't know what's taking them so long to show it again. I think they announced it too early. Sekiro port? Maybe. Sorry about that. SMT 1 and 2 on Switch Online. Yeah, it's on Japanese Switch Online. SMT 1 would be cool. FF16 Shadow Drop, I definitely don't think that's a thing. FF16 could show up. At this point, when it first launched, I had no interest in playing FF16. I still don't. To be honest, I don't care. It doesn't look appealing to me at all. Kingdom Hearts finally get a native Switch game ports. Kingdom Hearts Cloud Edition is one of the biggest L's of the whole Switch generation. These games would have been a hit if they had the right ports, like native ports. That was a huge misunderstanding. What I'm hoping for the most is Ace Attorney 7. I'm hoping to be surprised and to see some good RPGs. I would like to see one of the revived Sega IPs, like Crazy Taxi or Jet Set, or another of their IPs get revived. I think that would be awesome. More Yakuza Like a Dragon. Of course, anything ATLUS. When it comes to first party, Zelda, Fire Emblem, Xenoblade would be awesome for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Square Enix is changing their stuff. Right. You're right, Blueberry Cake. They're starting to do multiplat. That's why I wouldn't be shocked if we get the date for Intergrade and we also hear that Rebirth is coming out on Switch too. I wouldn't be shocked. Yes, I agree, David. I agree. I think there's a good chance for RGG and ATLUS to show up. Yeah. Sonic Cross Worlds is getting a new character today, probably. Solid Python. Yes, I listened to Nate the Hates podcast, and he predicted that Ace Attorney 7 is going to be there or at TGS. You're totally right. That's exactly how he said it. But it's not he's not leaking that. He's predicting that. And the guy, Switchforce, the guy who predicted the Nintendo Direct from today, said that Ace Attorney 7 wouldn't be here. That's why I'm kind of doubtful a little bit. I definitely think Revival is not getting a new trailer here. I think Revival can get confirmed for Switch 2, but I don't think we'll see more from Revival. I think it's possible that after a Reload trailer, they give us the same teaser trailer for Revival, but with a Switch 2 logo. I think that's possible. I don't expect it, but I think that's possible. I don't expect a new trailer, though. Smart but uneducated? I don't know what to expect. That's a win in my book. If you don't have expectations, you're not going to be disappointed. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. That's the 2D game. If that's the 2D fighting game, I think Sony's involved with the development of that one, so I wouldn't expect it. Marvel Rivals, though, would be a good prediction. It's coming out on PS4 today, actually, so I think Marvel Rivals can potentially shadow drop. Persona 6? Persona 6 would be insane, but I definitely don't think that's possible. It's possible. I don't think that's going to happen, and I definitely don't expect it. Yeah, Xbox marketing doesn't mean that we're not going to see it at other presentations. Marvel Tokan. Secret Invasion is a beat 'em up. Oh, my bad. Then yes, probably. Metroid Prime 2 and 3. Very possible. Very possible. Metroid Prime 4 release date. I don't really care for Metroid. But that game has been in development and it has been announced so long ago. Like, I want you guys who are fans to get your game. You deserve it. Other than that, man, I mean, who are the publishers? Like, let me see. Let's do Nintendo Switch to publisher partners, so I can give my predictions with the list of partners. Boom, boom. Okay, they have 505 Games, Arc System Works, Atlus, Bandai Namco. Let me bring it here. Bandai Namco, which they're doing a lot of shit ports. Like, everything that they're porting is ass. Elden Ring is not running well. The Tales remastered on Switch 1 was ass. They're struggling. Capcom, Ace Attorney 7, let's go. Nippon Ichi is always a good. Psy Games, don't know what they're doing. Devolver Digital, EA can show up for sure. The Sims, I think, would be a great game to bring to Switch 2. The Mass Effect collection would be great as well. I want to try Mass Effect out, so I would try it out if it comes out like that way. Epic Games, Falcom could show up with the new Trails of collaboration game that they announced yesterday. I think that's possible. FromSoft, Furyu showing up with Monarch 2. Gung Ho, Idea Factory, Imagineer, Koei Tecmo, Konami. Level 5 with Professor Layton is very possible, I think. Marvelous, Microsoft. I would like Microsoft to show up with Forza Horizon 5. That would be cool. The rhythm game as well. Hi-Fi Rush, that would be cool. NIS. Sega, Spike Chunsoft, Square Enix, Takara, T2, THQ Nordic, Ubisoft, Warner Bros. Ubisoft could show up, for sure. With stuff like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Anything that you guys want to discuss? We're 20 minutes away from the start of the show. Silk Song release date. I would like to see Xbox show up. I mean, Starfield, according to Nate the Hate, is going to release on Switch 2, so that would be cool. Hi-Fi Rush, I don't think it's on Switch. I think people were expecting it to release on Switch, but it didn't. Hey, Devi Crow, welcome to the stream, friend. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, man. Persona 7, Racing in Sunlight. Hey, you have Joker in Sonic Cross Worlds if you want to play that. That game looks cool. I like Sonic racing games. I'm giving it a fair shot. And they're doing a real physical version for that game. I'm buying this shit. It's releasing late on Switch 2, the physical version, but I'm getting that one. Doom the Dark Ages, very possible. Thanks for the super chat, Demicro. I appreciate your support. Let's discuss how underrated DD... Come on, H2DK. No DD Mouse Shadow World. I'm good. It's on PS5. Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush was ported to PS5. They ported Grounded to Switch, and they ported Pentiment, which is good. I played Pentiment this year, and very different game. Very different experience. I liked it. I liked it. I like Doom 2016. I like the older Doom games. I've yet to play Doom Eternal though. Yeah. That's the thing. Solid Python. You're right. There was a short leak thing with Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah, I remember that there was some sort of leak. I wouldn't expect Square Enix to show up with Dragon Quest 4, 5, 6. The rumors are pointing at Dragon Quest 7 to get some sort of remake, which I think is very odd. Very, very odd. The new Digimon game that just got a demo, maybe that gets announced for Switch. The Hyrule Warriors game is gonna get a release date as well. Other than that, I mean, Bandai, they could port more stuff. The Tales of Arise could get a port. Let me look at my collection and see. I think if RGG shows up, it's probably going to be with Yakuza 7, Like a Dragon. I think that would be a decent one to announce right now. If you announce the Yakuza Remaster Collection with 3, 4, and 5, it's a lot. With Kiwami 1 and 2 coming out in a month or two. I don't know, maybe. Mali, welcome to the stream. I'm very excited for today's Direct. An hour of Nintendo Direct? Yeah. Where did I get the Nahobino statue in the back? That is I made a little YouTube shorts about that if you want to know like the exact brand and everything, because on the top of my mind I don't recall. It's a Japanese statue. I bought it from Big Bad Toy Store though. Ended up being freaking expensive. It was like 65 USD plus 20 USD for shipping, plus another 20 for like custom fees. Ended up costing me like 120 Canadian or something. It's cool. It's a cool statue, but I paid it double the price that I saw on the site after conversion, duty fees, shipping, and everything. So yeah. Yeah, Cody, you're right. I should probably check out the demo. I know Sega's gonna give me. Sorry about that. I know Sega's gonna give me a code for that one, Sonic Crossworld. So I'm not risking much trying it out. So worst case scenario, I'll have fun playing it a couple of nights with my girlfriend. That's what we did with Mario Kart World. We played it for like 5 or 6 hours, and then that was it. Yeah, the show starts in 20 minutes. I think we're gonna get a good show. Any type of surprises will be welcome. I don't remember the last time that during a show they announced something and I was like, oh my god, like blown away with what they showed. I think the last time that I can recall is the Metaphor ReFantazio announcement in 2022. That blew me away. Like everything that I was looking at I had nothing bad to say about that reveal. I was like, this looks sexy, this looks great, this sounds great, this is gonna be great because we know who's working on it, you know? So yeah, I think that was the last time that I was really, really shocked at a reveal. So I'm ready. It's been 3 years. Come on, y'all. Earthbound Revival? Mother 3? It is a 60 minutes big boy first Switch 2 focus direct. It's gonna be good. Probably. Fantasy being a real deal is still a shock indeed, Patatis. You're totally right. It was so... And the leakers like Midori back then leaked Tactica and Reload, so we were expecting those. ATLUS, of course, leaked it 2 days ahead of time, but even before ATLUS leaked these two games, we knew that they were going to happen, but not ReFantazio. That one was a shock. I remember seeing the Studio Zero logo like if it was yesterday. I saw it, I was like, mind blown immediately. Mind blown. That was sick. I also think it's going to be a good Nintendo Direct. Yeah. I am going to pull up the Nintendo. Oops, my bad. We're a professional podcast in here. I am going to pull up the Nintendo Direct stream. I'll make it live with no. We'll bring up the sound. Close the Persona Reload music. Here it is. Awesome. Does that work? Yes, sir. The music is here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, it's starting in 15 minutes. I'm going to go grab me something to drink, and I'll be back in 2 minutes tops, okay? Sorry about that. Okay, I'm here. So sorry about that. I was too hungry. Okay. So, shout out to Demicro for the super chat. Once again, thank you so much for the support, mate. Nintendogs, Prime 4, FF7 Rebirth, no date, Mario. Makes a lot of sense. I don't know what you think about Nintendogs, though. I'm like, maybe. I appreciate the support, Demicro. So, we're 10 minutes away from the start of this Nintendo Direct. Can we have predictions of stuff that are going to show up? Can we do that? Let's do that, actually. Let me just bring up notes. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a list together. Okay. Here we go. Okay. That is our list, y'all. We're gonna list what's gonna happen. Our list together. I'm gonna do a few safe ones, and I want y'all to okay, FF7 Intergrade date. That's gonna happen. Metroid Prime 4 date. Here we go. Hey, shouts to Nexo for gifting a membership that Agent Zero received. Thank you so much, Nexo. I appreciate you. Agent Zero, welcome to the Samurai Gang. Appreciate you, Nexo. Thank you so much. Okay, let's keep going with our list. Stuff that is going to happen. I'm going to look at what you guys are saying, and we'll decide together. If a lot of people are predicting something, that means that it's one of our predictions, okay? Let's do that. Tomodachi Life, there's a new one coming. I don't know about 2. I think that's probably a fair prediction. Tomodachi. Crazy Taxi, 3D Mario. I don't think 3D Mario. Can we do Mario Galaxy 2 though? The port. Mario movie. We can do Mario movie. I think that's definitely happening. Mario Galaxy 2. Are we comfortable with that? If you guys aren't with something that I'm writing down, let me know. GTA 6. Nope. FE4 remake. Hamada, I've been predicting this for so long. Is it time? Okay. There's a lot of picks. Red Dead 2. I think that's good. I would put it on there. Are we comfortable with that? FE4 remake. I'm not sure. I kind of want to put it on there. Revival. I think it's too unlikely. Pokémon Legends Z-A. Yep. Makes sense to me. Elden Ring date. I want to know if we should put FE4. Oh, I think Animal Crossing is a very good prediction. Expedition 33. Metroid Prime 4, we have that already. Yep, that's a good prediction. Can we put Red Dead 2? Can we put Fire Emblem Remake, y'all? Trying to think. Ace Attorney. Let's put Ace Attorney 7 on top of that bad boy, because we'll wit it into existence. Here we go. From your expectations, it will be no non-bomb. Those are predictions of stuff that I think is fair to happen. There's gonna be more. I agree. Well, other than Ace Attorney 7, if it's just the rest, I'll be disappointed. But it's gonna be more than that, you know. Assassin's Creed Shadows port, I'm comfortable putting that on the list as well. Okay, let's do that. Red Dead 2, AC Shadows. I'm confused about the Fire Emblem 4 remake thing. Do you guys want me to put it on there? Oh, Hyrule Warriors date, Nexo. That is a good one. Thank you. Hyrule Warriors date. Yakuza something is a good. I'm comfortable with that as well. Yakuza something. Yep. Blueberry cake. Yeah, I agree. All right, let's do FE4. Let's go. Let's willing into existence. That one will be cool. Oh, Devil May Cry 5 on Switch too. I don't know about putting it on the list, but I think it's not that crazy. Some sort of Resident Evil port makes sense to me. Jet Set, I don't know if it's likely enough. GTA 5, nah. I think if Rockstar shows up, it's probably gonna be Red Dead. Like a Dragon Ichiban duology? That'd be cool. Melee, we're trying to will Ace Attorney into existence, but I don't think it's that likely, unfortunately. I've been bummed out too many times. But I would love to see that so much. That is my most wanted announcement from today, for sure. Dragon's Dogma 2, Pragmata ports. Maybe. FF16. Do you guys want to put Rebirth? Nate the Hate confirmed Rebirth. Not for today, but he confirmed that Rebirth's going to happen. I think it's... I would be fine. I can add Rebirth. Rebirth announcement. I think Demicro said that. Rebirth with no date. I think that makes sense. Or like Rebirth with 2026 on it. That makes sense to me. I think they want Remake, Intergrade, and Rebirth to be on Switch 2 and Xbox before the third game releases. That way they can be day and date on all platforms. Something from Monolith Soft? Let's go. I'm down. I'm gonna write preferably new IP. Let's go. I don't know, Amada. I think it's possible that it can transition. Like, hey, Intergrade's coming out December, and by the way, Rebirth's coming out next year. That wouldn't overshadow it. Kind of like what I'm thinking with Revival. Hey, Persona 3 Reload's coming out in 2 months. Get hyped, because by the way, the remake for Persona 4 is also going to be there next year. Digimon Time Strangers? Yeah, I talked about that before. Don't know how likely it is, but that would be cool. What if we have a teaser for P6? That would be sick, Wendell. That would be awesome. You don't think... Okay, if y'all don't think Rebirth's going to show up, I can take it off. No problem. Strange Journey port? Nah. I don't expect that. Witcher 4. I don't think... Is CD Projekt going to show up? I don't know. They could show up with a Switch 2 edition of Witcher 3. Fire Emblem Three Houses Definitive Edition. They talked about that as well. I don't really see the point. We're ready for something new. Metroid Prime 2 and 3. Makes sense. A new Smash. A new Smash would be crazy. The thing is, I'm not like the biggest Smash fan. I play it very casually. But the Smash character announcements are always very exciting. And the main thing that I've been wanting is for Phoenix Wright from Ace Attorney to show up in Smash. And it never happened. Sadly. Mario Baseball. Onimusha 3. Soul Hackers 1 or 2. Red Dead 2 port. Yeah, Red Dead 2, we have that on the list. A couple leakers were talking about a new Pokemon. Really? Before Z-A? That's odd. Okami 2? Okami 2, I think, deserves a Switch 2 version. It did really well on Switch. Star Fox. New NSO GameCube game. We're overdue for that. I'm gonna write that down. New NSO GameCube game. Info on the Zelda movie alongside info on the Mario movie. I don't know. I don't even think Zelda's gonna be here in any way, shape, or form. You know what? There's maybe one thing. Twilight Princess on NSO. Ninja Gaiden 4. Ninja Gaiden 4. If that's not announced for Switch 2, I think that's a good prediction. I'd put it on the list. Mortal Kombat Collection. That's not confirmed for Switch. I think it is. Show up with a new trailer, maybe. Three Houses. Some sort of Mario limited time multiplayer game. Good prediction, Hans. Mario NSO game. Online. Multiplayer. Kind of like Mario 35. Sakura Wars Switch port. That would be awesome, Nexo. Especially the older ports, the older games. Oh, Microsoft. We have nothing from Microsoft on here. Mr. Beyonde, good point. Fallout 4. New Vegas. I think they would probably announce a New Vegas re-release on their own. Fallout 4, maybe. I think there's other Bethesda games that would be more interesting for them to port. Starfield, we know is happening. Let's write Microsoft. Soft. Maybe COD, maybe Warzone. Oh. Yeah, here we go, Yasha. I just said it. I think it's possible. Oh, it's starting in 2 minutes. Okay, let's put the list. I'll put the list on the other screen. Make sure we're ready. So if you guys are new, we're a professional show here. So I'm counting on you guys to tell me how the audio sounds. So as soon as they start talking, I'm going to raise the volume. Make sure that it's good for you. I'm just going to wait for you guys to tell me how the audio sounds. So if you want me to raise my voice, raise the stream, I will be able to do that. Gears Reloaded, that'd be cool. Etrian Odyssey is possible. I'm just gonna refresh. I like to do that before we start. That way we know that we're good to go. All right. I wish us all a good show. I wish us all a hype show. I wish us all Ace Attorney 7. Some sort of new ATLUS stuff would be cool. New Sega. Yeah, have a good show, y'all. Thank you so much for being here with me. Hey, welcome to the stream, Adam. I see you're showing up with exactly what I like to hear. You're putting a smile on my face. Yes, sir. Ace Attorney 7. Let's go. Oh, Splatoon Riders looks really cool, Demi Crow. I want to see more. The idea of a game like this, I'm in. Splatoon 1, loved it. Splatoon 2, loved it. For some reason, skipped 3. But a different Splatoon game, yes, sir. All right. Have a great show, y'all. Okay, I raised the volume. Please tell me how it sounds. It's exciting. I like Nintendo Directs. Let's go. Let's hit record just in case. Just in case I go off. The last two Directs low-key disappointed me, Nintendo, so don't kick me in the nuts. Audio seems to be fine. Is it? Welcome to the stream, y'all. Thanks for being here. They're opening with Mario. Makes sense. 40th anniversary.
Konnichiwa, Miyamoto desu.
Hello,
Audio's good.
I'm
Thanks,
Shigeru
y'all.
Miyamoto. We'll start today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Tomorrow, September 13th,
I'm predicting 10
marks
minutes
40 years since
Mario.
the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan. We got here because so many people have played. Thank you
excited.
all very much.
Love Nintendo Directs.
The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles. Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs in the artwork. At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year, we've created an art
That's so
gallery
cool.
that displays character illustrations drawn during the development of different games. There are also illustrations and
I'm
pixel
gonna
art
go
from
there
the
one
Mario
day.
series. Also, from now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here. And
pretty
starting
cool.
this December, we're planning
know
the
they have
40th
collector
anniversary
fans.
light display. You'll still need a reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out. On top of that, earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park
That's also
at
very
Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida. We hope you can experience the world of Super Mario in real life. Next is more news about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February.
Interesting.
Since its inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support. But this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear, which has the Nintendo logo on it. We'll be supporting in other ways as well. If you're interested in marathons, why not take the opportunity to run through Kyoto? Also, coming next spring, please take a look at this.
Next spring? That's late. Could it be a new Mario game? Oh, the movie. Okay, makes sense. I like the Mario movie. I like it. I thought it was good. We're gonna watch that for sure. I'm gonna go watch that one. If there's some sort of galaxy idea in there, we're definitely getting Galaxy 2. We're getting Galaxy 2. Hey, that's a prediction that we got right. We have a 100% prediction.
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are
100%
producing
accurate.
together is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. What kinds of adventures do you think Mario and his friends will have in space? This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Let's also hear some remarks from the movie's co-producer, Chris-san, from Illumination. Chris-san,
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought to life for fans across generations and around the world. From its groundbreaking world building
People were
to its iconic characters and
predicting in Mario
unforgettable
Galaxy
music,
2 port. I think it's a given at
the
this
Super
point.
Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the very fabric of our culture. All of us at Illumination feel so fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our directors, Michael Jelinek and Aaron Horvath, along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage. And we're also thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt as Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach, Charlie Day as Luigi,
Same lineup? No?
Jack Black
Yeah.
as Bowser, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, and Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future.
I think we're going to have
And until then,
a lot of predictions.
thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Right?
Thank you, Chris-san. I'm also involved in the production every day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a
Could be a
movie
shadow.
worthy of the 40th anniversary. Please wait a little longer for its release. While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you. Please take a look at this.
Galaxy 2. Switch 1, or it's the online game. Galaxy 2. Second prediction that we got right. Galaxy 2. Galaxy 1 again? A dual pack. Okay. Galaxy is a good game. Hey, that's two predictions that we nailed. These games aged really well. I played Galaxy 1 on Switch 1 when it came with the Mario collection. It's cool. I've never played Galaxy 2. People have been asking for this for so long though, so it's cool. I was right, it's gonna be about 10 minutes on Mario. It's still a 50 minutes direct of other stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah, I've heard that there probably was some sort of complications with the controls with Galaxy 2 on. To bring it to Switch. Oh, they're doing it physical. That's dope. October 2nd. Oh my god, that amiibo is fire.
That's right. It's the games that share the movie's title.
It's a cool.
Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy, Koizumi-san.
Hi.
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. First, the two games you just saw were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space. The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not
10 minutes
fall
in?
off of them while upside down was very impressive. even as a developer. The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on Wii.
Are the
In
digital
Rosalina's
versions
library,
released
you can
now?
read a storybook. It's
Really?
now in both games, and we've also added new pages. We hope you're looking forward to that as well. In addition, the storybook will be available as a real-life product.
Kirby Air Ride, yeah, probably gonna be here.
The new pages I mentioned won't be included, but more details, including the release timing, will be available on the My Nintendo Store website later today, so please check that out. Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too. Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it? Okay, let's introduce some other Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Other Mario games. Switch 2? Oh yeah, an online thing. A tennis game again?
The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2. Mario Tennis Fever. Use top spins,
I don't care. I'll be honest.
slices,
Don't care. I'm not gonna take a
lobs,
reaction.
and other familiar shots.
I don't do that. I saw someone
But
say
now
that I had a
you can
poker
also
face.
slide and use other
I'm not gonna
fancy
fake a
footwork with
reaction.
new defensive maneuvers. And swing into action with new equipment called Fever Rackets. Keep a rally going to build up your fever gauge. Then unleash a fever shot.
I was wrong.
Freeze the
Not 10
court
minutes on
with
Mario.
the
We're doing
ice
more than
racket.
that.
Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the mini mushroom racket. Or duplicate yourself with the shadow racket.
I mean, Mario Tennis, the last
There
two
are
entries
30
disappointed
fever
people.
rackets, each
Aces
with their own
disappointed
abilities.
people, and the one
Pair
on
them
Wii
with
U did
38
too.
playable characters,
I might be
the
mistaken
most in
with the
series
names.
history, to find your own strategy. Let's see the game modes being served up. A talking flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode.
Yeah, that's why people got really excited with the
Aim for
length.
top by
But I was like,
completing different objectives in
there's gonna
the
be-
Trial Towers mode.
there's gonna be a lot of time on Mario.
Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode. Even
I
some
don't
where you'll
think there's gonna be
experience
more though. I
wonder
think
effects.
it's that game and then probably some
In
sort
the
of
online
Mario
modes,
40
choose between
game
casual
online and
play
SO
with
thing.
customizable rules in
As we predicted.
Online Room, or go for glory in ranked matches. You can even gently swing your Joy-Con 2 controller like a
Ultra
racket
Smash,
for
yeah,
a
that's
more
the other name,
authentic
yeah.
experience in swing mode. Plus, after encountering monsters on a remote island,
single player
Mario and
mode?
friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's adventure mode.
That is
With
cool.
their tennis skills gone, the babies will need to learn how to play and defeat the monsters to return to normal. Mario Tennis Fever launches on Nintendo Switch 2 February 12th.
That's cool. Camelot. Camelot needs to do a
That
Golden Sun
was
game.
Mario Tennis Fever.
マリオテニスフィーバーです
It features familiar tennis gameplay, but unique to
I
this
wonder
latest
if we'll
entry
get
are fever
Golden Sun
shots,
again at some
which
point, or
change
if it's
depending on your
really
racket.
dead.
There are plenty of other modes as well, so please look forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
The NSO game.
Hi!
No, that's Mario Wonder. Oh, Switch 2 edition.
What'll it be?
Wow! More multiplayer mayhem is coming to the Flower Kingdom in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Plus meet up in Bella Bell Park. A large plaza has been discovered in the Flower Kingdom. Bella Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family. Let's go over some of the things you can do.
Yeah, I want Camelot to work on Golden Sun.
Collect the most coins to win.
Collect coins as you make your way through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
Whoever has the most lives at the end wins.
Use items to duke it out. Dodge attacks and try to survive.
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Run and hide and tag. If you're tagged, you're
It's
it.
1/3 of the direct on Mario.
And the other players get to transform and hide.
Work together to relay.
Pass the bob-omb to each other so it doesn't explode before you reach the goal.
Work together to get to the
I
goal.
don't really like
Place
how the
donut
characters
blocks
look
while your
in
friends
Wonder.
run across them.
I've not played it.
Jump to the beat.
Jump in time and the lift will rise. Get in sync, then 1, 2, 3, jump! Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park.
There's so many games that I can name that would benefit from a Switch 2 edition more than this.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition adds other new content as well. Look forward to more on that in the future.
I agree, Hamada. Thank you. I agree.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, plus Meetup in Bella Bell
Spring
Park
2026.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
It's not that big of a deal.
So long.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. As its name implies, Meetup in Bella Bell Park adds more multiplayer options to enjoy. It also adds other new content, so stay tuned for more details in the future. About these chatty characters,
Was it something I said?
the talking flowers. We actually made them.
We kind of look alike, huh?
Oh, really? Sometimes they'll talk on their own, just like that. These talking flowers can make everyday life a little more fun.
Yeah, please let that be the
They're
last one.
planned for release next spring. Okay, next is the last game for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary
Oh my
part
God.
of this presentation.
Another one. That's an online game, please. And then we move on. Make it quick. Another big game, really?
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live, a talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky. It looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures. But it can't actually see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature.
It's gorgeous, but
We found it
really
right
gorgeous.
away.
I love art style.
It tastes kind of sweet.
I don't.
You can carry this
I
creature
don't
on
care,
your back,
But it's
touch
gorgeous.
flower
Very
buds with
gorgeous
it,
art style.
and they'll bloom. As you wander through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written down. Hey, we found some dandelions. Touch them, and they'll scatter in the air.
Can they really do half
Oh, no.
of the direct on
That
Mario?
creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb
I think
nutrients.
we're old, y'all. This would have been exciting.
Oh, they can even cause
15
rocks
years
to
ago.
crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock. It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book. A page-turning adventure awaits. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
For the Mario 40th, we have a
A new game
Mario
starring
without
Yoshi
Mario.
is on the way.
稼ぎの時間が登場します。
The game takes place within a mysterious book. You'll make discoveries and encounter all sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay tuned for future updates.
Oh yeah, the art style is
That's all
gorgeous.
for the Super Mario Bros. 40th
Thank you.
anniversary.
That's
In addition
1/3
to
of
the
your
games
direct.
coming in the future, the new movie releases
Gone,
next
just
spring.
like that.
We hope you enjoy all sorts of adventures with Mario.
This better be
Okay.
good.
We'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct. First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
It's time to storm into Cryptica. The mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Fight your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice as thrilling. Hone your swift swordplay against a variety of foes, uncover a wide array of unique melee and ranged weapons, and glide through ever-shifting biomes with graceful, acrobatic moves. With the help of magical creatures called Storm Hearts, you'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run. And in couch co-op mode, you can experiment with ability upgrades by combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles. Stormlancers launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system later today. The wilderness is calling. Transform a wild island inspired by the Australian outback. In this charming survival life sim, there are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more.
What's the grade out of 10
But
so
don't
far?
let your guard down
We're a
while
third in.
exploring. Wild creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece. As you progress, you can turn this rugged island into a bustling town. Visit shops, enjoy festivals, and talk with visitors. Some of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online
5 out of
co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console
7,
exclusive on the
10.
Nintendo Switch system
Mario.
November 5th. Pre-orders and a demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Not enough space game. Fuck. But that is stuff.
Embark
Jeff
on
Keighley's
a
hearing that.
colorful
Oh, really?
adventure.
Motherfucker's gonna give us 4 hours of
Save a
space
mysterious
games.
planet
in
in
December
the
for
platforming
TGA.
adventure Papucom.
There's nothing for me
Team
so
up
far, so
locally
I'm
or
at a
online
0
in
to
this
be honest. There were some
multiplayer-only
good
game.
reveals, but for me,
On this
nothing.
planet, color
There's
is
gonna
key.
be something though.
Attack enemies with the same
Just
color
give me
to
Ace
defeat
Attorney
them.
7 and we're good.
Each adventurer can only fire
Yeah,
2
I'm at a
colors,
0 too.
so you'll need to swap
Fortunately.
between them during battle. Timing is critical too. Work together to fire colors at the right time to overcome obstacles. You can also use items like shields to block lasers or drones to create platforms. Powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages. Team up to take them down. Additionally, in party mode, up to 4 pals can take on a variety of challenges together. A colorful co-op adventure awaits in Papucom, launching on Nintendo
I don't
Switch
recognize any of
this
these
holiday.
devs. Like, why do they have dev kits? And others don't? Oh, that's Tomodachi?
Here, on this small island floating in the sea, are me characters, each living their own carefree lives.
When is the game coming out?
Yeah, I want to see an
Let's
RPG.
take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi
we
Life
got that
Living
prediction
the
right
Dream
as well.
game. You're in charge of this island. You can create me characters of anyone you'd like living here. Base them on a friend, a family member, or even yourself. Once you've chosen their personality and voice,
My name is Anne.
your me is good to go.
I can't wait to start living here.
The me characters you create will enjoy their island life however they see fit. Wonder what's up?
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
Yum.
Enjoy. Looks like that hit the spot. This me looks bored all by their lonesome. Someone needs a pick-me-up.
Leave a sharple with a Gramby. Oh, blap.
Bruh.
They really hit it off, all thanks to this meetup. This is just a small slice of the life here on the island. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. This just in. Following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring. More on this story as it develops.
There's definitely going to be a February or January direct, at least. That's what that means.
There was breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream will launch next spring.
We're halfway through.
Please wait a little longer for this new dream life. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Dash, slash, and clash in these games. Get over here and
Mortal
choose
Kombat
your fighter
collection?
in this totally
Someone called it? Is that on our
collection
list?
of Mortal Kombat classics.
I didn't write
This
it down, but
compilation
someone
features
called it.
multiple classic games from the 90s and early 2000s, including arcade, console, and handheld versions. Friendship matters, so fight your pals locally or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes concept art, archival footage, and exclusive interviews with the original creators. Prepare to test your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection launches digitally on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 30th and physically December 12th.
Let's finish.
Oh,
Experience the first game in the Final
Nice.
Fantasy
We
VII
call that as
Remake
well.
Trilogy.
That was winter 2020. Well, winter.
Step into the role of Cloud Strike,
Sorry.
a former
That
member
was
of Shinra's elite
2025,
soldier
winter
unit.
2020. Or just winter? Was it winter or
While
winter
he's working
2025?
as a mercenary,
I think
the
it was winter.
legendary hero Sephiroth, who supposedly died on a past mission, suddenly appears. The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system January 22nd.
Rebirth?
Save the world
No
from
rebirth.
malicious machines in this action roguelite adventure. Battle foes to rescue robot allies. Collect resources and create a place for others to call home. Then, customize your weapon classes and unlock powerful abilities. You can also catch fish, harvest crops, and craft items between missions.
Yeah, they showed that.
Online, you can team
They
up
showed
with
some of
friends
the
in
ending,
co-op
yeah.
or via game share.
Out of
Mouse
context, it
controls
doesn't
are also
mean much,
supported
though,
on
to be
Nintendo
fair.
Switch 2.
But I
Link,
noticed that as
Banner
well.
of the Spark launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
Okay.
later today.
Oh, 80s too.
Well, daughter of Hades, princess of the underworld.
Not for me, but I know this is a big deal.
It would seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us. And war has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's defense?
Yes, sir. Finally, some excitement. Yeah, their
Or
art
shall
and
you
animation are
strike
fire.
our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
Visually speaking, I have nothing bad to say. It looks amazing.
I'll do both.
Death to Kronos.
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2. Play as the princess of the underworld to take on the sinister titan of time. Wield powerful weapons of night, the Sister Blades, the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more. Cast a binding circle to ensnare your enemies and gain the upper hand. Along the way, the gods of Olympus will grant you new skills and abilities. Mix and match to find the most powerful combinations. Each time you set out, you'll be faced with different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new upgrades. Discover new secrets and unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second in TV mode. Hades 2 launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 25th.
It releases in 2 weeks.
New amiibo figures ride in. The Kirby Air Riders game is coming soon, and 2 new amiibo are also on the way. Tap them to summon figure players that you can train.
Oh, they're doing the Smash Bros thing.
Your figure players will level up as they compete, and their machine's proficiency level will also increase. Plus, with the amiibo, you can swap riders. Just like in the game, you can choose your rider and machine. Levels are also transferred over. These 2 new amiibo will be available November 20th, the same day as the game's launch. Be on the lookout for even more Kirby Air Riders amiibo updates in the future. And a second Kirby Air Riders Direct, hosted
That
by
was
the
like an
game's
hour
director,
direct,
Mr.
like,
Sakurai, is
we don't
also
need
on the
more.
way.
I tried to watch it, but like halfway through, I was like, okay, I don't need that many details about a Kirby racing game. Hyrule Warriors? Okay. We got a lot of predictions right, y'all. We called FF7 Intergrade date, Tomodachi Life, Mario movie, Mario Galaxy 2, Hyrule Warriors.
After traveling back in time,
Called all of that.
Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule, Rauru.
I'm good with this one. I love the first Hyrule Warrior games. I thought that was an interesting and unique concept. I like the second one as well. Came out at the right time. I'm good. I played enough of it. I don't want to play a third game.
Fight alongside your allies. Like this brave Korok. Get familiar with your allies' abilities so you know which character to swap to in any situation. Zonai devices can bring water, wind, and other effects to combat. Make strategic use of them to counter your enemies and alter the flow of battle.
At least this one looks like it runs great, because the last one
strikes
ran rough, man. I'm not too...
Depending on the pair,
I don't notice frame drops that much except if they're really rough. Performance in general, I'm not
alongside you in split-screen co-op.
If it runs fine, it runs fine. But
and with Game Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems, even if only one player has the game.
Interesting.
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, that last game ran way worse than what I'm looking at right now.
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2 November 6th.
A week before Kirby.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. There's more to the world than this island. and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
So Dragon Quest 7? I think so. I forgot to write that down. Yeah, Dragon Quest 7. This is such a weird choice from Square, y'all. This is weird as hell. Okay, let's see how it looks. That's definitely not HD 2D. Okay, they have a cool art style. I guess. I'm unsure.
It all began with a spark of curiosity. Guided by a mysterious talent,
does it look good?
A group of young heroes embark on a journey to reclaim a lost world. As they venture into the unknown,
it looks good.
They'll encounter mighty foes and
I think some of the character faces look a little odd. I still think it's a weird choice.
Them beyond it all.
A weird choice of games. The faces, right? It's the faces. I was trying to put the finger on it. Yeah, I think the faces look a little bit odd. It has the Bravely Default look. Yep. It's definitely not. It's not. I think we'll get used to it. It's pretty cool.
Dragon Quest 7 reimagined.
That's the spirit.
February
Look out,
5th.
world.
Wow.
Here we come.
A couple of months after 1 and 2.
That was Dragon Quest 7 reimagined. We hope you're looking forward to the journey ahead in this reimagined world. Now, we'd like to announce 2 things. First, here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app. The app continues to deliver all sorts of information about Nintendo games and
They're really
characters
gonna
on a
have like
daily
the
basis.
first 3 directs for
And
Switch 2 are gonna
we're adding a new Kirby
not
theme.
meet my expectations.
We're also delivering information regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release. So please check that out. Secondly, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Please take a look at this.
Coming to Nintendo Classics, Virtual Boy.
Really? Demicro, is it time for Jack Rose if you're still there?
Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
That's
In order
funny.
to play, you'll need this dedicated accessory. This recreates the form of the original Virtual Boy hardware.
They're re-releasing
by
the
inserting
Virtual
a
Boy?
console to play.
No. You put your Switch in it.
Both Nintendo
Ain't
Switch
no
2
way.
and Nintendo Switch are supported. Play Mario's Tennis.
That's fucked
Galactic
up. Jack Rose,
Pinball.
let's go.
Tellero Boxer, and more. The 14 classic
Is it
games
there?
shown here are planned
It's
to be
there!
released over time.
Jack Rose is
Virtual
coming out
Boy
again.
Nintendo
Demi
Classics
Crow
is scheduled to launch
It's your day, dude.
February
You've been
17th.
talking about this for years.
The dedicated accessory
What
needed to
the
play
hell?
Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics will
Ain't
be
no
available
way.
in the future.
Atlas
A
showed up.
cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
What? Ain't no way. Jack Rose
We hope you're
2025.
looking forward to Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics. Okay, let's see some more headlines.
No. Ain't no way.
The Crimson Butterfly soars again.
Ain't no way.
Minakami Village, a place said to have vanished from the map.
Fatal Frame?
But when twin
remake of the
sisters,
second
Mio and Mayu, find themselves lost and wander
oh my
into
God,
the
this
village,
is crazy.
they encounter
Depends
the
on how much it is.
unthinkable.
It's probably going to be expensive as balls. No one asked for this.
The victims of a past tragedy. Now, Mio must use the camera obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find a way home. But as she delves deeper
I always
into
wanted
the
to check these games out, but I don't know. I don't know where to start.
Don't
Let go of my hand.
Looks like a, yeah, it
Mayu's
doesn't
sanity
look
slips
that
away.
modern. But it has a distinct style, Fatal Frame.
Where will the Crimson Butterfly lead them? Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system early next year. Upgrade your play with the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these games.
Xeno.
In the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, you'll
thought
face
they were
off
only
against
doing
more
these for
on-screen
first
enemies
party.
than ever before as you aim to become King of the
SMT5
Pirates.
Vengeance, let's go.
Enjoy camera play and more in Overcooked 2, Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
60 frames Vengeance.
Serve up dishes and reactions while you cook together. Mouse controls are cropping up in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Stardew Valley. Plus, up to 4 friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer. And with Game Share, up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game. 5 new levels, including Candyland and Museum, are dropping in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Those are all third-party
Plus,
games.
with mouse controls, you can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun. Craving more to clean?
I hope they have a batch of Nintendo
Powerwash
Switch 2 editions
Simulator
for
makes
first-party
its
stuff as
triumphant
well.
return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series. Unholster your washer and effortlessly blast the dirt away as you transform your sullied surroundings into squeaky clean scenes. Make use of new tools and supplies, including enhanced soap, a surface cleaner, additional power washers, and rigging equipment for those hard-to-reach places. Wash your way through a fresh campaign as you explore even more of Muckingham. Then venture into
believe we
new
got Jack
grimy
Rose.
locations,
That's crazy.
including Detergent Toe and Lubra
What was the
City.
date on that, though?
After a hard day's work,
The
take
Virtual
some
Boy
time
NSO
to
stuff? What was
unwind
the
in your
date?
home base and spruce up the place with furniture and accessories you've collected. And for the first time, up to 4 players can make progress in the campaign together in online co-op, or split the work between 2 players with local split screen. Very satisfying indeed. Sit back, relax, and clean to your heart's content when Powerwash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
Fall
system
2025.
this fall.
We're halfway through September. What the hell?
The fruit matching phenomenon returns.
We got Jack Bros before Persona 6. Yep.
Suika game is back and rounder than ever. This time, the fruit falls toward
Hey,
the
I'm not
center
gonna
of a
lie,
circle,
y'all.
and
This
you
has
can
been
drop it
ass.
from
We're
any angle.
45 minutes in
It's 360 degrees of fruit dropping
for the
fun.
first big post-release Nintendo Direct.
If you
Ugh.
combine fruits a certain
Extremely
number of
underwhelming.
times,
For
it's
now.
super evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge. Plus, with the Nintendo Switch 2 version, you can play with others locally via Game Share. This allows you and up to 3 players to drop and merge fruit together in co-op. Rotate,
Yeah, it's
aim,
been-
and
yeah,
go for the
I agree.
watermelon when
Yeah, Ace Attorney 7 for
Suika
last.
Game Planet
Yeah, we got
launches on
Jack
Nintendo
Bros, but
Switch
come
2
on.
and
This is
Nintendo
not
Switch
saving the
this
Direct.
winter.
I'm looking at our list, and there's still a lot of stuff that they're gonna show that isn't that much exciting. What's that? Sort of racing thing. Oh, that's Metroid. Yeah, Metroid release date. Okay. Mike? Is that Metroid? Yeah, it is. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Sorry. Again, not a Metroid fan. Okay, yeah. This is gorgeous. That's a December game, right? Probably. There's gonna be open sections in this one. Date? Okay, December 4th. They had to have the date. Come on. At least it's a 2025 game. Oh, that's cool. Prime 4. Here it is. Oh, this is gorgeous. Donkey Kong.
This is where you're from, DK? This island is beautiful.
DLC is smashing its way into Donkey Kong Bonanza. This new edition lets you barrel around DK Island, the home of some familiar faces. And if you finish the main game story, Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
What do you think? Ready!
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush. Meet your emerald quota within the time limit to clear each round. The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks.
It's the 37 final reveal.
Collect a fossil and you'll get to pick from 3 random ones.
No Sega, no ATLUS, no Capcom.
Perks have different effects, like getting more emeralds from
no
defeated
Microsoft.
enemies, or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from. Gain and stack perks, then
Clown
collect
mask indeed.
oodles of emeralds. You can also smash Vanadium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run. Your perks and skills reset after each run. But Fossil and Vanadium gem locations stay the same.
Too far into
Refine your
Eska's
winning
Jack Bros.
strategy with each go.
That's fine. I understand it's worth it for you, Demico. Again, I
When the
remember
run
you
ends,
talking
you'll
about
earn
Jack Bros
in-game
in 2020,
rewards
bro.
based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display on DK Island.
I was expecting more JRPGs because
Plus,
Tokyo
you'll
Game
get to
Show is
play
coming
Emerald
out.
Rush
It's in a few
on
days.
more layers.
So generally, they announce their stuff before
Take
TGS.
on the challenge to
Japanese
earn
fans.
that promotion. The Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald Rush paid DLC launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Plus,
That
a
game
free
is
demo of the main
$99.99
game will
before
also be
taxes here in
available on
Canada,
Nintendo
where I live.
eShop
Plus
later
tax,
today.
that's almost $115.
Donkey
And there's
Kong
paid
Bonanza
DLC.
is getting
It's not
paid
even complete.
DLC called DK Island and Emerald Rush. Please look forward to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island. Next,
Tokyo Game Show
please take a look at this.
25th, 26th of September. Pokemon. I'm not gonna stream Tokyo Game Show because they almost never announce anything new at the event, and it's generally just subbed in English and not dubbed, which makes it kind of eh. Plus, the streams are always like 3, 4, 5, 6 hours long sometimes, and it's hard to pinpoint when you should stream Tokyo Game Show. That's why I'm not streaming it. Generally, I'll try and see at what time and what day the Sega and ATLUS
This
stuff
land is
If they have a
just
clear
waiting
schedule for
to be
a game that we
shaped.
want to see more of, I might. But
Buy a Ditto that looks
what
like
the
a
hell
human.
is this?
And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur,
That's
a
not
grass-type
Legend
Pokemon.
Yeah, someone. Yeah, okay, you called it, CJ. New Pokemon.
What's this? Looks like Ditto's got an idea. By learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokémon.
Oh, some sort of Minecraft thing?
Collect rocks and wood to build with. Till the fields and grow delicious crops. Build homes for the Pokémon you meet. There's so much to do here.
This looks like a PS2 game.
No need to rush, though.
Visually?
Go at your own pace. And you'll have a wonderful
You can always count on
space
Pokemon to
before
have
you
like
know it.
graphics from 3 gens. The concept is not, it's not a bad idea. The concept, this is gonna do well. That's for sure.
Pokémon Poptopia.
The game probably isn't.
A brand new Pokémon game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Pokémon Poptopia, where a Ditto with a human appearance builds a new life with other Pokémon.
I remember being overwhelmed during
Next, we
Switch
have
Directs.
information
Like,
about
too much,
another
too much
Pokémon
for
game,
me. Like
which
games
launches
back
very
to
soon.
back to back to back games that I thought were awesome. Here's Legends Z-A. I miss when Pokemon was completely independent from Nintendo Directs, like only in Pokemon Presents.
It appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been
Trailer
discovered
cool.
in Lumio City, where people
used to be
and
into
Pokemon
Pokemon.
live. Pokémon Legends Z-A launches October 16th. We have one more Pokemon trailer. Please take
Another
a look.
Pokemon. Coliseum on an SO? Maybe? Extend Wild. The hell is this? DLC.
Pokemon Legends Z-A is getting paid DLC called Mega Dimension.
It's not even out.
Raichu has 2 different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More details will be shared in the future. Let's move on to some more headlines.
Ooh. Couple of minutes left. Something good?
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
Killer 7? I think so.
No. Are you okay?
Danganronpa?
You seem pretty out of it.
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock Island, you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game.
I played this thing in
After
2022.
each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin. In high-speed detective action, you'll shoot down contradictions and counter
That's the game I
opponents
played.
to
That's not
reveal the
different.
truth. And along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will
the
trigger an
boathouse thing was
entirely
cool.
new scenario with different victims and culprits.
The wait is over. The next class trial
That's
is
not a remake.
about
That's the
to
same
begin.
game.
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
Terrible
and
marketing.
Nintendo Switch
I don't
systems
understand. I
next
don't.
year.
What the hell is this?
Make history in the Three Kingdoms.
Oh my god, bro.
Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2. The Three Kingdoms, an era of
Don't
warring
ask me
factions.
what that was. I don't fucking
As
know.
a nameless hero.
Yes,
join
that was
forces with
released on
Xiao
Switch
Xiao,
on Switch 1.
Sun
It's
Jian,
like a re-release of
or
Danganronpa
Liu
2
Bei
with new
on
content.
your journey to become a true warrior.
Very, very bizarre. Why?
Your
Yeah, why is
choices
the right
will
question to
influence your
ask.
story and may even alter historical events from the Three Kingdoms. Plus, paid DLC is on the way. Choose a different path and experience new developments that weren't in the main story.
They forgot that they
Walk your
ported
own path
Danganronpa 2
and
to Switch.
become a one-man army.
The ending is
When
what killed it
Dynasty
for me.
Warriors
in
Origins
Danganronpa 2.
and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2,
really
January
lost me.
22nd. Two fates are now intertwined.
That's not Monster Hunter Stories again?
Welcome to the sprawling world of Monster Hunter, where all sorts of monsters live. By bonding with certain creatures called monsties, you can traverse the land, climb cliffs, swim across water, and fly through the air as you freely explore the map. However, a strange phenomenon that causes petrification
Adam.
now threatens the world.
I generally am
It's
a
up to
positive
you
person, but it's
to
been
venture
3 directs
forth
in a
and
row
find the source of the
where I'm
danger
left
in
disappointed.
order to
Like,
prevent total calamity. Raise your monsties, bond with them, and work together to face whatever stands in your path.
I know it's a turn-based RPG, yeah, but Monster Hunter is kind of repulsive to me. I don't like
Monster
how it
Hunter
looks, I don't like
Stories
how it
3,
sounds. The stories are
Twisted
boring.
Reflection,
It's
soars
just, it
onto
really isn't
Nintendo
for
Switch
me.
2, March 13th.
I've heard that they're good. It's a me thing. Oh, reload, side thing. That's one of Sega's games at TGS. Fighter 5. Demo today? Wow. Okay. Cool. I'll check that out. Well, that's not Ace Attorney. That's Resident Evil, I assume. Resident Evil 7.
Hello? Yes. Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Yeah, that's already sad.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Is it RE9? It's RE9? Okay. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, so they're closing with this.
Grace. Stay close to me.
I'm coming.
Keep moving.
What's wrong?
I'll explain later.
The last, if that's not the last announcement, it's probably going to be a first-party announcement. The last one. There's potential. Watch it be Animal Crossing.
I've been watching you.
RE... Sorry, y'all. Yes, RE9 is a big deal, yeah.
You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important.
I'm scared.
Grace.
Is that like completely original game, completely original story? Can I play this if I don't know anything about Resident Evil?
There's no escaping your destiny.
That's cool. Cool announcement. Is that day and date with the other platforms? Nope. 7 and Village. Same date. Everything's coming out.
A brand
Resident
new
Evil
entry
7,
in the
8, and
Resident
9.
Evil series is
February
launching
next year.
on
That's
Nintendo
cool.
Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares. Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day. Thank you for watching so far. Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
I'm thinking Animal Crossing, probably. No. Oh no, can this be something good? Can this be Monolith? Are we saved? Fire Emblem? Fire Emblem!
Bold warriors.
New game?
Draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts.
New game. New Fire
Hear me
Emblem.
now as I declare that the heroic games have begun.
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
This is a huge upgrade visually. Oh my god, it's gorgeous.
What I seek
Intelligent
is
System are doing crazy
an
visuals.
unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the
Say what
faith
you will
I
about
hold dear.
Engage, but it looks sick.
Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen!
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade. My full strength.
God damn.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
Yeah, this is...
I won't let you hurt her!
And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you
it's gonna be
deny
fire.
me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the Divine Sovereign. That I vow to you.
Fortune's Weave 2026.
The years were long, weren't they?
Oh. Oh.
Have you forgotten me so soon?
2026. Well, that's definitely the best announcement of the show by far, in my opinion.
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates.
Sounds like it
for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Well, we called a lot of things, y'all. We called Intergrade date, Metroid Prime date, Tomodachi, Mario movie, Mario Galaxy 2, Legends Z-A. No Elden Ring date. That's crazy. Hyrule Warriors date. Fire Emblem 4 remake. Nope, we got a new one. That's even better to me. Resident Evil ports, we called that. New NSO GameCube game. I don't think we got any. Mario NSO game, that didn't happen. No Microsoft. Well. I'll be honest. Don't mean to be a downer. If you're excited, that's awesome. Very happy for you. To me, Fire Emblem saved it. I'm going to give it a 6. Jack Bros, cool novelty. Not a big deal. Cool novelty. Really, that's really it. Because honestly, other than that, man, I have to be honest, it was ass. Like, there was nothing for me. Nothing else that I care about. Yeah, I mean, the first Switch 2 console Nintendo Direct in April, I was like, they need to have a lot of stuff to sell that system. I'm sold because the concept of the Switch is so good, and I have a lot of Switch 1 games that I still want to play, like Trails in the Sky, for example. So I do like my Switch 2, but I have Mario Kart World and Yakuza 0 on it. Nothing else pre-ordered, and they didn't sell me on anything else today except that Fire Emblem game. So yeah, I mean, they're kind of, it's been rough for Nintendo Directs lately. The partner showcase was ass as well, like nothing. Reload was cool, of course, but that was to be expected, not surprising at all. So yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. We're gonna start. Someone said that during the show, but we're gonna have to start looking at Nintendo Directs the same way that we look at State of Play. Like, it's probably gonna be ass, and then if it's good, well, cool. Because I remember, like, the Direct where they re-revealed SMT5. That was June of 2021. Yep. June 2021 when they re-revealed SMT5 and they had the date for November. I remember being overwhelmed during that Direct. You can go back and watch my reaction if you want, but I was like back to back announcements that I wanted to see. That's where they revealed Rain Code. That's where they revealed the Danganronpa Decadence. That's where they revealed the first sports for Fatal Frame. The Dragon Quest 7 remake, I guess, is kind of cool. I still think it's an odd choice to remake Dragon Quest 7 and not anything else like 8th. Or just do HD 2D for 4, 5, and 6, or focus on, even better, focus on 12. Just odd. Lots of DLCs, lots of games from devs that we've never heard of before. It's I'm a little, again, the platform itself, I don't want to say I'm down on it because it's still my favorite system. The Switch 2 is a more powerful Switch, so I'm sold with that alone. But when it comes to what's coming to the platform, it's been really underwhelming. If you asked me in January what I had in mind or what I could envision for the first Switch 2 year, it would have been completely different than what we're getting. It's been very, very underwhelming so far. So, hey, hoping for some good Tokyo Game Show announcements. We'll have Jack Bros, and we have a Switch 2 demo for Persona 3 Reload coming out today. That's dope. I'll cover that on the channel. So if you want to know how it runs and everything, I'll definitely cover that on the channel. So check that out. But otherwise, that's going to be it for